All right, this is our business project presentation by Luke Huddleston, TJ Lowe, Zach Schneider, and Jeb Hurst. So our introduction, origin, main, company background. We are essentially a new and up-and-coming Virginia-based clothing company that specializes in making clothes here in the United States. We build our own products to stand the test of time and serve workers year after year. We sell and manufacture shirts, jeans, boots, hats, and hoodies right here in our warehouse in Virginia. Why do we need sales summaries? We are an exclusively online store, which means we must be diligent about our sales records and summaries for our own keeping and for the convenience of our customers' shopping experience.
In our first sheet, it's named All Data. In this sheet, we start by collecting data from each of our customers. This data includes each customer's name, phone number, email address, shipping address, what items they ordered, and the amount of each item they ordered. Once we have our data, we place it into a pivot table so it is organized and it's very easy to understand for us. Sheet 1, we have a pivot table. This pivot table allows us as an online business to summarize, sort, and organize each customer's order. We mainly use this to sort how much of each product is being ordered, but we may also use this to review where each purchase is being sent to or to sort it by alphabetical order. We also use the sum function. The sum function, we use it to calculate the total number of each product that was purchased. This allows us as a business to stay on top of how much of each product that we are sending out. This function works by selecting a specific column of cells, and it will then find the sum of all the cells selected. So right here we have sheet 1 all data with our pivot table, which has each customer's name, phone number, email, address, each product that they purchased, and then we have the total, and then the total cost of the purchase. Down here we have, this is where I use the sum formula, or sum function. So right here it was equals sum, and I would select cells E10 through E24, and it would find the sum of all these values. And I would do that for each row right through here. We also use the product function. The product function we use it to calculate how much revenue we are bringing in based on each product we offer. This function works by selecting the cell from the sum function and then selecting the cell with the cost of the selected product. The function will then multiply these two cells to find the cash amount of what we sold. So down here, we have each product we offer and the cost of each product we offer. So over here, I would basically equals to product, and I would select cell E29 for the total amount of hats, and then I would select the cost of the hat, and it would then multiply these two numbers together, and it would come up with the total. And I did that for each one of these.
So the next thing we used was to find purchase summaries, and this sheet allows us to pull any and all information about a client just by typing in their name. This information includes phone numbers, addresses, items purchased, emails, and the total cost of their purchase. And to do this, we use the VLOOKUP function. And to use the VLOOKUP function, we needed a search cell to find the data. This is the lookup value that we used. Then the range of data we wanted to search, known as the table array, and then the column index number we were searching in. And to finish the formula, we would type false at the end to give us an exact match on the data we were searching. So here's our summary of items purchased here. As you can see on the first page, there is all the names, phone numbers, emails, etc. And just by typing in their name, it would pull all of the information for that customer. And this works for any name on the entire list.
Sheet 3, sales analysis. For our sales analysis, Origin uses a pivot chart. A pivot chart is great when it comes to organizing data. This chart allows all employees here at Origin to be able to use a visual representation of what items are being sold and the amount and who purchased what items. The pivot chart allows employees to sort by name of the customer simply by pressing the name button in the bottom right corner and then selecting the names of the customers that you would like to observe. Pivot charts complement pivot tables by adding visualizations to the summary data in a pivot table and allowing users to easily see comparisons, patterns, and trends. The pivot chart here at Origin allows us to make informed decisions about critical information. And as you can see here, I have the pivot chart right next to the pivot table, and employers can easily go down, press the name one, press the filter, and select any customer they would like to have a visual representation of the hats, jeans, shirts, sweatshirts, and boots purchased. And if you would like to compare two of the customers together, just go in, select two, and there you have it. So say we have like two people in the same kind of sort of area, and we wanted to see what that area is bringing, what that area is selling the most of. We could easily just go between two different ones and see what areas has the most boots, has the most sweatshirts, shirts, jeans, hats, etc. And then if you want to see everything again, you just come up here and press select all. And then we go over here and we have all the total amount of hats, jeans, shirts, sweatshirts, and boots we have sold in total. Then as well as the chart, you can also do the same thing with the pivot table. You can just select one of them and then see their total amount they have bought. Like this person has only bought 2 sweatshirts. And then again, you can also compare 2 of them, and there you have it.
So, in summary, to keep everything organized and functional and to make sure that our workbook is actually showing all the data that we have, we use pivot charts, pivot tables, the VLOOKUP function, the sum function, product function, and bar graphs so that we can see all the data that we're receiving and make sure that we're very organized in seeing the things that were purchased, all the data that we've collected, and make sure that the customers have the best experience they have with Origin.